Okay, there we are. Are we here? Are we there? Happy New Year.
Are we there?
Yep, we're there. How's it going? Okay, I couldn't get these cameras to work quite the way I wanted. I wanted this camera to be the full screen and this camera over here to be pointed down here at the desk. But for some reason, OBS wasn't going to let me do that. So, Dwight, hey, Dwight, how's it going? Expendable Pond, HZA, Huzza? Is it Huzza? Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're having a good New Year here on January 4th, 2024. It's going to be a good year for all of us. I hope. I am the man in black. And I'm back in black. Back in black. So how's everybody doing? John Landino, Happy New Year. Let's get this party started. John Pearson, all right. Oh, it's 28 degrees here in Northeast Ohio. John Pearson. Rebel Rocker just popped in to say hello. Have a great rockin' night. Well, don't pop in and pop out. Just pop in and stick around. Got some cool stuff. This is a hangout, a Friday night hangout. It's not about music, even though I do got the new JBL Eon 1 Mark II battery powered PA back there that I did a video on yesterday, or the day before, but I posted it yesterday. That's a nice piece of equipment. It really is. I'm going to do a thing to match it up to the Mackie Flex and see what happens. Okay, see what happens when I turn these. The magic hands, the magic hands, the magic hands. All right. Okay, this is a desk drumming show. Okay, no. Yeah, right. You get a copyright for that. Okay, what this is about is my new passion, my newfound love, and it has to do with folding, traditional folding pocket knives. And I've got some that I want to show you. As a matter of fact, I got a whole shitload I want to show you. And I've been watching some pocket knife channels. Now, the box actually doesn't glow in the dark, but the knife does. But this, it all started, I said this before. It all started when I went to Tractor Supply and I bought this mossy oak probably won't focus there. It won't. But anyway, it says mossy oak. Maybe it'll focus up here. Come on, focus. There it is, kinda. Focus. Anyway, this little Stockman pocket knife that I bought at Tractor Supply, and I've always loved knives and had a bunch. But then when we were doing our kitchen, I went online and I bought on Amazon, and I bought 2 of these old timer yellow, just like my Stratocaster, buttercream Stockman's, and I bought one for, yeah, you need a knife that glows in the dark in your guitar case. But anyway, I bought one of these for me on Amazon and one for the guy that helped me redo the kitchen, who has since passed away, which is a really sad thing because we were very, very close and worked together for 30 years. And at least I've got the legacy of him helping me do me and him doing my kitchen together. But I bought one of these for him and one for me, and this was just a yellow Stockman. And then after I had that Stockman, I had to naturally have, if I can find it here, I had to have a Barlow type knife. This is called a Barlow. See, that says Barlow. And this is just a simple 2-blade knife, clip point with a, that's almost a Warncliffe blade. It is a Warncliffe blade, actually. But this Barlow, and this was a traditional Scottish pocket knife. Okay, want to check the chat here. Some of your videos the other day, Rubber Rocker, okay. And so I bought one of these. Well, yeah, the Barlows are what we used to get as a kid. I used to run into these like in the dime store or in the arcades where I grew up. You could win these out of the machines. You could win Barlows. Well, that being said, now what I do with my, oh, here it is. I found a site called Smoky Mountain Knife Works, SMKW, and they sell knives. Felt like my chihuahua was behind me, but the door is shut. And one series I found was this Glow series. So I'm going to open this up. This is the packaging. I got to show you some of this packaging from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. It's really good. This one's just not quite as fancy. It's just that box. And this is a half hock. This is kind of a large knife. It's oh, let's see. Yeah, it gave it right to my next to my Smith & Wesson. Smith & Wesson makes knives too. This comes in at almost 3 7/8 inches, so almost 4 inches closed, and it has what's called a ram's foot blade. Now, a sheep's foot blade is the same thickness all the way down. The ram's foot blade gets a little bit bigger. This could also be considered a pruning blade. But this is the Rough Rider half hock because it's shaped. It's got that shape to it right there. It's got the shape, and then it's also got a large pen blade to it. And I really got into oh, by the way, if you're here, go ahead and give me a like for being here, just for seeing me and saying Happy New Year. You do that. Buck Lester, how you doing? Smoky Mountain knives are a little high priced. No, they're not. These knives are extremely affordable. I just dropped that on my keyboard. I hope that doesn't make a difference. These knives, I got these on sale. Most knives that I buy are in the $10 range. And these are really, 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 if you buy the Rough Riders, yeah, no, Buck Lester, you're right. They sell a lot of case and a lot of boutique knives that they'll be $350, $500 for a knife like this from these specialty companies. It's really ridiculous. And even case knives can be $80, $100 for a knife like this. I buy the Rough Riders. They're made in China. I don't care what you say. They make me happy. They make me feel good, and I like to buy them. This has a half stop to it, so it stops halfway. It's got a really hard pull, a good snap to it when you close it. That's called walk and talk. Here it is, walk and talk. That's nice. That's nice. Well, it all started on that. On the Moon Glow with a Moon Glow Trapper, and I love the Trappers. Trapper is a large spay blade and a large clip point blade. But these Moon Glow knives are just so cool, and they'll glow in the dark. They'll glow in the dark, which would be cool if you were camping or like out working out in the dark and you dropped it. You could find it. But it started with the Trapper. This is the Trapper. Then I bought a sow belly Stockman. This is the sow belly Stockman. This has 3 blades. It has a little spay blade, a little sheep's foot, and you can see that's the same thickness all the way across. And let's see if I can do this without getting cut. They're sharp. They're razor sharp. They're 440 razor sharp steel. See if I can get that in the camera. It's not going to show up. It's 440. There it is. 440 razor sharp steel. Almost got it. But anyway, they're all 440 razor sharp stainless, mirror polished. Then I bought the Stockman, which is just a regular Stockman. 3 blades again. The clip point, the sheep's foot, and a spay blade, and they all have the match strike pull, match strike nail nick on them. Then I got the Copperhead, and that's because of the shape of this bolster up here. If you can see that bolster, it's got a shape to it right there. And this is just a 2-blade knife, and it's got 2. These are hard to pull out. So it has 2 clip point blades. This one might even be a drop point, but and it also has the match strike nail nicks, 440 shiny mirror polished steel. Then, and I didn't think I liked them. But I bought the toothpick, the large toothpick Rough Rider. And this is just a single blade. This is a long knife. This one, I like carrying a toothpick because, like, you can cut stuff in half with it. Big stuff. Hamburgers, ham sandwiches, stuff like that. Yeah, Pocket Life was $1, but lately they're carrying a Swiss Army. I've been looking at the Swiss Army knives and Victronics, and I bought Victronics steak knives and cut my finger on a Victronics steak knife, and I bled like a stuck pig. And so then today, I got the half hawk. So I've got a lot of the knives in the Moonglow series, and I just love that green color. I really dig it. I know it's not for everybody. I would even have a guitar in that color. I've even threatened it, actually, to be honest with you. But what I want to show now, this is Rough Rider packaging, and this is one that is the Red Fox series, not the comedian, but who knows, maybe he carried one. He could have. This is the Rough Rider Red Fox, and I'll open this up. They package it like this. Nice packaging. In here is the knife. It's in the plastic. I'll take it out of the plastic real quick and put it back in and show it. It would look like that. These are nice magnetic closing boxes. The packaging from Rough Rider on some of this stuff is really above and beyond. It's really nice. And this is the Red Fox series. This is a small Barlow. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, Doc. Now, there's stainless, but it's got the pinched bolster at the top. You can see that. The pinched bolster at the top. It's got the shield, the Red Fox shield, with kind of a striped pattern in the handle. And this is a small Barlow with a clip point blade. Trimmed my nails so it's hard to get. Small clip point blade and a small pen blade. Small pen blade. And that's a really nice little knife. This is a nice little something that you would have in your pocket, like with a pair of dress pants, you know. If you were going to wear dress pants and you didn't want some big bulky knife in your pocket, but you wanted to have a knife in your pocket, you'd have this. The next one I would like to show you is the Rough Rider Wasp series. These are cool. Look at that wasp on there, that fucking nasty old yellow jacket, man. You know what they're like. So we'll open this up. This is a liner lock single blade. Look at that package. I mean, the package is just really, really nice. Really nice packaging. In the box. This is really cool. This is a single blade work knife. All these knives have steel springs with brass liners. You can see the brass liners in there. Kind of. You see the brass liner beside the steel spring. And this one has a brass liner lock. So it locks. This is a lock blade. This is a clip point blade. That's a drop point blade. Maybe spear point. I'm not too sure. But it's swedged really nice on the edge. It has the swedging. A440 razor sharp steel. And that is just a pretty knife, man. That is cool. I had this one in my pocket today. When we were out and about. So that's pretty cool. Then I got, here's another Wasp series. Here's the case with that nasty old yellow jacket. This is a nice Barlow And this is a bigger Barlow. This is a bigger Barlow than the other one. And this has a clip point blade. And a pen blade. Both got the swedged blade down here, which is really nice. But those handles are just beautiful. That is a beautiful handle. Black and yellow. It's just like those nasty yellow jackets. These suckers are sharp, man. They are sharp. And those were roughly around $10 or $11. Now for $4, I bought. I like this company, Novelty Knife Company. For $4, I got the Master Barlow. Right here. Look at the size of this thing. This is the Master Barlow. Now, I bought several of these, and I'll show this in a minute. This knife. That's a nice work knife. Cutting up boxes, doing stuff. It's got a really thick blade. You can pry it. It's a carbon steel blade. It's not polished, shiny. But this Barlow knife, it's a really hard pull. It's just as big as that. It is just as big. And it's the "Don't tread on me." And it says Master Barlow on it with "Don't tread on me." I'll cut myself in the face. Get it in the camera. Don't tread on me. And that is just, that's a big knife. Now it's all steel springs, steel liners, acrylic skins with the "Don't Tread on Me" logo under it in yellow. Look, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. I don't know where, but somewhere. Right there, I guess. That is a nice big knife. Okay. Oh yeah, blood. Where's it coming from? A little finger? Yep. That ain't good. What I got here? Got nothing. Yeah, I found a rag. Okay. Then I got these Novelty Knife Barlows, the Bombshell Barlow with the lady in the bikini on it. Remember these? Those have a clip point and a pen blade. That's almost like a little spay blade, but I'm going to call it a pen blade. If you want blood, I got it closing one on my little finger. Got to be careful. I got to be careful. Ed gets injured. Anyway, I bought several of these marbles knives. They were like $10. They were on sale for $4.99, and it's a frame lock Big long blade. And I gave these away as Christmas gifts. I gave one to my brother and I gave one to my friend. Who lives over there down the street. He's been my friend for years and years and years. And this is just a really nice knife. And it actually comes with a marbles carrying case. So you can put it in the case and snap it shut and it'll hook on your belt. You put it on your belt loop. And I bought a couple of these and gave them away and got me this one in black and one in tan. They're just nice knives. And they're all very inexpensive. Then I bought my friend, because I took a bunch of these over like the day after Christmas or a couple days after Christmas. John Pearson. Rough Riders progressively increased the quality of the knives they built over the last 10 years. No, they're really, really inexpensive. I mean, they do have a couple high-end knives. If you go into their high-end stuff, they're, $100 or whatever. But most stuff, I bought this. This is called a G10 for $7. If you can see this, this is a army green and tan, almost like the colors of a camouflage, and it's got this blade, and I call that like a pirate blade. I don't know what that blade is, but I had this knife in my pocket and showed it to my friend when I gave him that marbles work knife, and he goes, "Oh man, that would be a great knife for Mumbly Peg. Remember Mumbly Peg?" I said, "Yeah, I remember Mumbly Peg." So for $7 I ordered him one of these, and I'm going to take it over to him tomorrow. And that's just a cool, cool knife. Now, I just got a couple more I want to show you. I got this toothpick, medium toothpick Rough Rider in jigged bone. If you can see the jigging in the bone, like checker work or whatever. This is a bolster lock. The lock is right there, so when you open the blade, it's locked, and the lock is right there, and then you have to push that lock out of the way to close the blade, and that is a good size for the pocket right there. That's a good size right there. That's not too huge and not too small. Like I got this little toothpick. It's just this tiny toothpick knife with one blade, and it's just real little. It's razor sharp. I got cut on this one. That's one that I got cut on closing it. The last one I'm going to show you is one of my favorites, and it is this purple smooth bone trapper with 440 steel, mirror polish. See that? It's like looking in the mirror. It's like you guys can see yourself if you look in there. Let me see a notification. Buck Paradigm, that is bolster lock. I like it. Yeah, Buck knives. I forget what the Paradigm is, what it looks like. Is that a single blade knife? And this has the clip point blade, and it has the spay blade, and okay, and this is just a really nice knife, and it has the Rough Rider shield. That's not going to focus on that shield if I get my face out of the way. Knock my glasses off. The Rough Rider shields are kind of nice. There it is. If I can focus on it here. But that purple bone is just gorgeous. I think that is gorgeous. maybe I'll show you one more. What was I gonna show you? Oh yeah. For fun, I always do what's called the spin test. You take the knife and you spin it. And if it's a good spinner, then it's a well-balanced, good knife. Now, some knives are flat and they won't spin. This one spins real good. That locking toothpick, but it's like a fidget spinner on my desk all the time, you know? Having a fidget spinner. Just sit here and spin the knives around. Play spin the bottle, spin the knife. Kind of cool. Not caught up. There we are. Now we're caught up. But anyway, that's the knives. That's the knives. And it's just something that I got into that I enjoy. Not to be stupid or anything. But I got a whole box of them in my collection. Whole bunch. I got a bunch. Bunches and bunches. Alright, so drink them if you got them. That's good. You can't have too many knives. It's just like guitars, brother. Look at this. The man in black with a black guitar. I hear that train coming around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I got stuck in Ashtabula and time keep dragging on. But those people keep moving down to San Antonio. Black on black on black on black. Black is black. I want my baby back. This is a nice guitar. This Martin this guitar with this Stratobond neck, it kind of looks like that wasp knife if you get it up close there, and this laminated material on this body, whatever it is, but the thing about this guitar is it really shows up the dust because it's black. Is the neck is so flat and the action is so low. It's like playing an electric guitar. It's hard to do with a cut on your little finger like that. Ugh. You've seen it here, folks. Ed gets injured. Now the Taylor sounds better, but once you plug them in, that's negligible. Because once you've plugged it in, you've taken 90%, 80% of the tone of the guitar out of the picture, and you're going by pickup and PA and speaker. But the Taylor has a better acoustic sound. It's a way better guitar. Probably both of my Taylors. Maybe even Linda's Taylor GS Mini. That guitar I really like. But for the playability, you can play this all night long. You can play it for 4 or 5 hours and it won't wear you out. It just... It's just such a playable guitar. And it came with a hard shell case that is worth almost as much as the guitar. I'm going to say it's worth better than half of what the guitar costs. Just the freaking hard shell case, Martin hard shell case. And I'm a gig bag guy, really. I like gig bags, but I guess for the acoustics, you have to go a little step right up and put your music where your mouth is. Pretty boys got room for one more that just can't seem to win. No sense denying the reason they found you crying. Your days will never be round again. I'll move over, Red Robin. Pretty boys got room for one more that just can't seem to win. No sense denying the best reason on earth for crying. Best reason on earth for crying. Your days will never be round again. Hey, watch 'em run away. Kid Wilson. It's kind of new. I've had it for a while. I was confused. You, Kid Wilson, and think you're my friend Kid Mitchell, who's a radio DJ here locally. and a musician. He's got a band called Tommy and the Guns. Oh, let me see. She's come undone. She didn't know what she was headed for. But when I found what she was headed for, it was too late. She's come undone. She wanted truth, but all she got was lies. Came the time to realize it was too late. It's too late. She's gone too far. She's lost the sun. She's come undone. And your wife's still playing out gigs? Yes, we are. We don't have any gigs right now because we slow down in the winter and the holiday. I'm looking at the Swiss Army knives. I haven't gotten into them yet. I have not got into the Swiss Army knives yet. I do want a Swiss Army knife, and I want a Cub Scout knife and a Boy Scout knife. I want both of those because I had those as a kid. And all this knife crap started when I was a little kid, and I had a bunch of knives. Because of where I grew up, I could win them in the arcades. And they were cheap. These eyes cry every night for you. These arms long to hold you again. The hands of me, yeah, that I will never be free. No, no, no. You gave a promise to me, yeah. You spoke it, you broke it. Oh no. We do not do any bread right now, but I do like bread. And I've been watching a lot of this guy, the Professor of Rock. And he interviewed some of the guys from Bread and some of their songs. And, well, I tried to make it Sunday, but I got so damn depressed. And there's a couple Bread songs that I would like to do. Yeah, he comes up with some good interviews. Yeah, smoke 'em and chill. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I should eat a gummy, but I'm not gonna gummy up tonight. Anyway, not yet. I have a drink though. I have a beer. Got a little shot of it's not Jack Daniels. It's Black Velvet. It's the holidays. I'm allowed to do what I want, as you can see. Yeah, speaking of that, let me put that away. I don't know if this will be in tune. The more I let this Strat sit, the more it it acclimates after I did work on it. Listen to all that echo. Woo! After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all gone to bed, you can see happiness staggered down the street, the footprints dressed in red, and the wind whispers Mary. We've got so many songs. The more I play it, the smoother it gets. And my friend was over New Year's, and he was looking at this. He goes, "Where the hell did you get that?" And I go, I put it together, John. It was a original old Fender 70 neck, bullet neck that somebody had cut down and sanded everything off and cut it down because they didn't like it. I refretted it with stainless steel frets. All that neck wear is original. There's no finish anywhere. The back of the neck, it's skunk striped. It's smooth. It was an all parts body with a Fender USA standard mint green pick guard. I got a Fender Japan bridge that fit this. He found a bridge that suited the 7 1/4 inch thing, and he said, if you just leave it like that and let it age, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna put any finish on it. You just got to keep up with it. It had some fret sprout, and I took care of that. Of course, it needs tuned. That's on a crunchy setting. Okay, hold on. Tremolo. What was that when you first showed that strat? I decided I liked it even better than your anniversary strat. I don't have an anniversary strat. I don't know which one you're talking about. Other than the buttercream ones that Linda and I bought. And those are Mexico strats. Well, she got the jazz bass, the buttercream jazz bass. She doesn't play that often. She plays either her blue precision bass with the foil, the gold foil pickup, the new one that they came out with. It's the shocking blue or neon blue. The 25th anniversary model. Okay. Or she plays her regular precision, three-tone sunburst with the tortoiseshell pickguard as her favorite bass. But this Swamp Ash body is so light. It is incredibly light. I'm out of practice. I've been playing acoustic songs so long. So how was everybody's Christmas anyway? How'd you make out on the Christmas side of things? Got a live chat over here, huh? Mine was awesome. Yeah, mine was pretty awesome. We did some cool stuff, got some cool stuff. We got to see people. Now, we had a New Year's Eve party. Oh, yeah, did I cook. Oh, fuck, yeah. What did we have Christmas? Oh, man, we had, what did we have Christmas Day? It was a big deal, and I can't remember it now. We had so much food laid out Christmas Day. We had Lake Erie perch. We had fish on Christmas Day. And then New Year's, I cooked a pork roast for New Year's Day. New Year's Eve, we had this big party planned. I invited my brother, my best friend down the street. They got sick. My brother got sick because we were at a Christmas party the day before for his extended family that he, his in-laws are, I'm part of the family too, but it was a real big party at this boat club, at this yacht club, and a lot of little kids running around, and my brother woke up the next day. He goes, man, my throat's killing me. He goes, I don't dare come over to your house. I was like, all right. So then my neighbor John called me. He goes, Ed, there's something wrong with me. I'm really sick. I got to go to the hospital. I was like, all right. And then my neighbor across the street called up and said, what's up? I said, well, everybody's sick. She goes, well, how about if we come over tomorrow? I said, yeah, wait till tomorrow. So New Year's Day, everybody came over, and with the exception of my brother, but the other people came over, and I had that pork roast, and we ate that. Oh, you got one a laptop and the other one a Squire Strat. Which kid was happier? I've got a classic vibe precision bass with this big, huge chrome humbucker on it that says Fender across it. And we bought that bass about 12, 13 years ago, maybe more, for 125 bucks. And they're selling for $500 and $600 on Reverb if you can find them. So that one's a keeper. I got a Fiesta Red Strat, but it's a Peavey. It's a Falcon. I was told what it means to be a man. No matter how I try, I find my way to the same old jam. Good times, bad times, I've had my share. Woman left home with a brown-eyed man, but I don't seem to care. 16, what better love, a girl as sweet as could be. I've been working on watching old Marshall Crenshaw. I can't stand to see you sad, cannot bear to hear you cry. But you can't tell me what you need. All I can do is wonder why. Someday, someway, someday, someway, someday, someway, baby, you'll understand me. I've got a lot of stuff for sale. I'm going to sell a couple PV guitars. I'm going to sell maybe a couple acoustics, a Guild acoustic, maybe an Epiphone acoustic. I'm going to sell a Crestline thin line Telly that's a 60s guitar. I've got a upside down Squire 2000 Squire, a left-handed Stratocaster that I turned into a right-handed by flipping it over and made it like a Jimi Hendrix guitar upside down. It's a 2000 Squire purple. I'm going to sell maybe a Telecaster. I got a Yamaha bass I might unload. I got an Epiphone Rumble Cat Alan Woody bass that I might unload that never got played. So, you know, we'll see what happens. And then tons of PA gear. I've got a set of 12-inch powered woofers, a pair of 15-inch full-range powered PA columns, PA speakers, a set of 12-inch powered full range, a set of 10-inch powered full range. I got a set of 15-inch Mackie thumps that I'm going to keep as a backup. I've got a huge 18-inch powered subwoofer that I'm never going to haul, never going to use. And I got that column that sat back here forever with the two 15-inch JBLs and the JBL horn in the top with a power amp. It's really nice speaker. I mean, it's a great speaker, but with this stuff, you know, in the places we're playing, who wants to haul that stuff? And like I told Wicked Fester, he took a bunch of passive PA speakers to Guitar Center, and they didn't even want them. They didn't even want to buy them. I had a bunch of PV Black Widow passive PA speakers. I gave them away just to get them out of here. I had two SP3s, the smaller ones, and I had two huge, just big square ass PV 15-inch Black Widows with a horn in the top. They were just big, huge fucking rectangular cubes that weighed a frickin' ton. I gave them away. I just gave them away to get rid of them. What are you going to do with them? That's easy. Just get a separate room. Linda's got her own room too. She's got the room with all her bass stuff in it. This is a small house. It's technically 2 bedrooms, but there are 2 bedrooms upstairs. So our bedroom is upstairs, and there's another bedroom where all the clothes are. And then the 2 bedrooms down here are a music room for me and a music room for her. She's got the bigger of the 2 rooms because there's also like a lot of clothes in there and a lot of other stuff. All her plants are in there and all her stuff. Oh yeah. I'll show it to you. It's the JBL Eon. Kick in, buddy. Takes it a second. The JBL Eon 1 Mark II. Powered column array, a 10-inch woofer, 8 2-inch drivers in this top part right here. This will extend up with another one in the middle that will put this up at about 7 feet high. And that's the effects built in. Check. I can add reverb. Channel 1. Reverb. Check. Plus the delay. Check. Check. So the effects on this are really, really good. It has a mobile app, and I downloaded it to an older phone, and it didn't want to work. It just wanted to lock up. So my drummer Fred, he said, download it to your iPhone, man. Quit screwing around. Just either put it on an iPad or put it on your iPhone. Quit trying to put it on an old Android. I said, yeah. It'd be nice to just have nothing but that app on that old phone, but oh well. And this comes in at 42 pounds. $42. 42 pounds. 42. Well, that's about what I've got to show everybody tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out. The tubes have to warm up, yeah. Ain't no tubes, buddy. Ain't no tubes in that puppy, I'll tell you that for sure. Let's point this camera up now. Back there somewhere. Get it all cattywampus. There we go. There we go. You know, I wanted this camera to be like full screen. It wouldn't do it for some reason. And I switched cameras, and this is the only configuration I could get. I mean, I could do this. Alright, now. Go up. Well, fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Really. Ain't that something? Isn't that the something? That's really still not what I wanted it to do, but because this camera doesn't have any close-up like this camera does. This camera has a close-up view. I can change the point of view here. There, now that's the wide angle out. Wide out. So that's that. The same as the Boss Katana. Wow. That's cool. But anyway, Happy New Year to you all. It was good seeing you. Thanks for popping in. I think I'm going to start going live a lot more. I'm actually thinking of acquiring StreamYard so that I can have guests and do a regular thing where people can come in with me. As far as like powered gear, actually as far as speakers go, to me JBL is number one. There's more expensive stuff, but for the money, you can't beat JBL. And they've been around longer than any of them. They've been around longer than Mackie. They've been around longer than QSC. They've been around longer than all these new things. They've been around longer than Peavey even, and Peavey's been around forever. And you know, I've never downplayed or scoffed Peavey gear. I always ran with PVPA because, for one, it was easy to get a hold of. For two, it was usually priced reasonably. 3, it was bulletproof. And, you know, it's just the way it is. And, yeah, JBL's been around since, like, day one. Who's this coming in the door? Toto! Look at this. Look at this. Toto, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Toto? He's down here on my lap now. You sneaker. What are you doing? Come here and say good night to the folks. Say good night to the folks. Say good night to them. Say good night to them. Huh? Say good night to the folks. Oh, Dodo. Come on. Stand up. Oh, don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. No jumping. Yeah, the whole band, the whole Leonard Skinner band used PV. Everything was PV. The PA, all the amps, everything was PV. The only thing that wasn't PV was the guitars. And maybe the mics. Toto's such a sweetheart. He's a sweet dog. Look over here. Say hello. Say hello, Toto. Say Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Oh, I know people that have had black dogs, white dogs, and black clothes do not go together. I've known people that had like PV power amps and PVPA speakers that sat in their garage for like 20 years and still worked. Go out and get it and pick it up and it would still work. Toto, what'd you steal? Huh? What'd you steal? Alright. That's my show. I'm sticking to it. Everybody, thanks for popping in. I'll see you all soon. I'll get something together and let you know. Start doing like some kind of regular show. So that's it. Everybody, thank you. Kid Wilson, John Pearson. They're about the only ones left around. You're the only ones that actually said anything, so. Alrighty then. Hey, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, everybody, and peace.